Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Inside Guns with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. Tonight, I want to talk about something a lot of people are talking about. I want to talk about Supreme Court Justice Breyer, seen here enjoying that warm for a minute feeling that you get when you first unload into your Depends. Well, he is retiring, and a lot of people are freaking out. I can't count how many messages I got in my email folder today saying, send us money because Biden is getting to appoint another liberal justice and we need to fight this. Well, I don't understand how they're going to fight this. For one, you don't fight a Supreme Court justice. That's whoever votes on him. And right now, the Democrats hold the Senate and the presidency. So they're pretty much going to be able to put through whoever they agree on. No one else is really going to have a say in it. And definitely gun groups and Donald Trump aren't going to have a say in it. And they're the ones that have been sending me the emails today. I've gotten emails from Donald Trump, from different gun groups, from different YouTube channels who say, donate to this big gun group and use this code to do it so that I get a cut of the money that they're not going to fight this with, because that's just something they're using to line their pockets. Because like I said, there's no fight to be had here. And also, should we be getting that upset as a gun community? I know I'm not getting that upset because Breyer's a liberal. And not only is he a liberal, he's one of the worst ones I've ever seen. He's one that has multiple times stated that he thinks that too many people put too much emphasis on the wordings of laws and the histories of laws. And it's not really what they say that matters, it's how they affect society. In other words, he doesn't believe in the Constitution. So Breyer is someone I've felt should never have been on the Supreme Court to begin with, and now he's not going to be. And whoever they replace him with, I can't imagine them being worse. And here's the thing, it's not going to change the immediate makeup of the court. It might make a change 4 or 5 years from now when he kicked the bucket. If there wasn't a Democrat in charge then, it could have been different. So really the only change it's going to make is down the road, and that's because the person they appoint is going to be there longer, probably, than Breyer would have been. But we don't know. He could have lived to 95 and stayed on the court. We could have had to put up with him another 12 years. So there's no guarantee he would have left. All they're trying to do right now is avoid another Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Gator? I mean, it'd be cooler if her nickname was Gator. I would have thought she was even cooler. Well, she was not a bad lady, in my opinion. She got a lot done. I didn't agree with a lot of her political opinions, but, you know, I'm not going to demonize the dead. Just not going to do it. Not going to speak ill of the dead right here. But I will say she was very selfish. She was begged under Obama to retire. Retire. You're going to die soon. Retire. You're going to die. Retire. But she believed her own press that she was immortal. So she refused. And then a Republican won and she died. So a Republican got to appoint a conservative, supposedly, to her seat. And that's another reason why I say we shouldn't get all that upset, because it doesn't matter who they appoint nowadays. It seems like all of us get screwed unless we have ink after our name. You know, unless we're a big corporation, the court's not there to serve us. Or a big corporate donor, the court's not there to serve us. So I don't really know if it makes much difference if they're liberal or conservative. But in this case, it's just one liberal being replaced by another liberal. So 10 years down the road, it might make a difference. Right now, it's not making a difference. It's not going to affect my life. It's not going to affect your life immediately. And it really isn't changing the makeup of the court. We've just had 3 supposedly conservative justices appointed. And if we can't get through what we need to get through in the next few years with those guys, because there's no one else on the court that is up for, you know, that's going to be going soon. Now, this would have been a big deal if, like, Thomas, like if his wife had just caught him with a secretary or something and beat him to death. That'd be a big deal if Biden was replacing someone like Thomas or Alito even. But he's not. He's replacing who in my mind is one of the worst liberals on the court. He's not a liberal, he's a leftist. I'm misusing the word liberal there because he is not liberal. He's a leftist. And I won't miss him. And I'm sure his person who takes his place couldn't be worse. Now, of course, I'm jinxing myself now. I should knock on laminate, whatever that is. so I don't jinx myself here, but I just can't imagine him being worse on paper or in principle than Breyer was. So I'm not getting that upset about it. And as far as all these gun groups and Donald Trump and everybody fundraising off of it, ask yourself, what are they going to be fighting? Are they going to go to court to sue for? No, they're not. So it's just a way to line their pockets. They're just trying to suck money off of you because they think you're going to see what's happening and go, oh my God, I've got to send them money. Because you think that they're going to do something. They're taking advantage of the fact that you see them as someone in authority or someone who will get something done, and they're just fleecing you because there's nothing they're going to do about this. Period. They don't even do anything about gun laws. They don't even really fight those. They go file a brief and then that's about it. Then they make other people fight the battle. So they don't even fight gun laws. They're definitely not going to fight this. It's just, this is clearly something they're just using to draw in money. Don't waste your money. In fact, if any one of them asks you for money for this, that'd be a sign to never give them money again. But like I said, as far as Breyer being replaced, yeah, that means there's going to be a liberal on the court longer. But that means the makeup of the court's still not going to change for a very long time because I don't see very many of them going anywhere anytime soon. None of the rest of them are, ancient like he is. So I don't think it's going to be a problem, at least for decades. The court is still going to be conservative for a very long time. This is one liberal being switched out with another liberal and isn't going to make any difference in the long run. So I ain't that worried about it. And I'm not losing my shit over it. If you're someone who's losing their shit over this, you might want to ask yourself, why am I losing my shit over this? And if you're someone who's losing your shit and sending other people money for it, you might have to ask yourself, am I really this stupid to send them money about this? I doubt that I'm talking to people like that right now. Most of the people that would actually do that are not going to be watching my channel. I've weeded out most of the morons by now. There's still a couple, though. Come to the live chats. You'll see. But that's what I just want to talk about today. I know everyone's abuzz about, oh, my God, what are they going to do? Biden's going to get through a liberal. He's replacing a liberal. It's not going to make a difference. It's like when Scalia was replaced by another conservative. It didn't really change the makeup of the court. So this is not that big a deal. It might be a big deal 20 years from now, but right now we got bigger things to worry about. And also, don't let yourself be fleeced by these companies that want to exploit your fears and your anger just so that they can buy themselves a bigger boat. All right, I really used up a lot of my time there that I didn't plan on using for that. So I'm kind of out of time. But I did want to ask one question of my viewers before I go here today. I was talking to people in a live chat the other night, and a question sparked my interest. We're talking about whether most people who have guns nowadays were raised in gun-friendly families, or is it more converts these days? And how many people out there that are gun people actually carry? If you watch my channel, do you carry, or are you just a gun fan? I know people like myself tend to think that everyone else is like us. We think that everyone is as into self-defense and guns as we are, or into the Second Amendment as much as we are. A lot of people aren't. There's a lot of people who watch gun channels that don't carry, that don't own 50 guns. They're just interested, and they like them. And some people grew up in a family which was gun-friendly. Some people didn't. Some people that watch my chats didn't get their first gun till they were 60. Some got their first gun in their 20s. Others got their first gun when they were 8. So which one of those are you? Let me know in the live chat. Were you raised in a pro-gun family, or are you a convert? Do you carry, or do you not choose to carry? Because believe me, I don't think there's anything wrong with choosing not to carry. In fact, most people who do math and can do it well would be like, I'm going to take my chances. It's just people that like to be extra prepared that say, I know the odds are against me needing it, but I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. But I don't fault other people for deciding it's not part of their daily life. So I would like to know, like I said, raised with them or not, carry or not, because like I said, not every gun lover is a fanatic like some of us on here, and I would really like to see a little insight into what your experience is like. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I want to thank everyone for coming today. I hope you come back again tomorrow. Until then, I just want to remind everyone to always carry, unless you choose not to, but still stay safe until I see you again.